Is a phone plan really better just because it costs more? That's the question that I wanted to answer. I spent some time testing Visible's lineup against the standard Verizon account to see if the extra money we pay for big name carriers is actually buying us anything real. And if you're tired of overpaying, but you're worried about sacrificing service quality, well, this video is for you. We're going to cover everything from hotspot speeds and roaming perks to the actual daily experience of using these plans, so you can decide if it's finally time to lower your bill. Now, quick heads up, I put affiliate links in the description for everything that we're covering, and if you do use them, I earn a commission and no extra cost to you, which helps support the channel. All right, let's jump in. So, Visible's plans are refreshingly simple compared to what you're probably used to. There are only 3 to choose from, and they're all unlimited across the board for calls, texts, and data. It really just comes down to the speeds and the extra perks that you need. Now, the $19 plan is the entry-level option, and honestly, it's plenty for most people. You get solid access to Verizon's 4G LTE and standard 5G networks, plus the hotspot is included. It's capped at 5 megabytes, but it's totally fine for streaming in standard definition or knocking out some work on your laptop. You also get unlimited calling and texting to Mexico and Canada, which I've actually gotten a ton of use out of. My brother is up in McGill in Montreal right now. And then you've got the $26 plan. This one gives you a bit more breathing room. You get access to Verizon's blazing fast 5G ultra wideband, so you're not going to feel like these slowdowns are there when the network is crowded, and you can stream in HD. Your hotspot speed gets a boost all the way up to 10, and you get a nice 2 gigs of high-speed data to use each day when you are roaming in Mexico or Canada. It also opens up to international calling to over 30 countries and texting to more than 200. And finally, if you want the full-blown experience, there's the $33 Visible Plus Pro plan. You're looking at 4K streaming, hotspot speeds up to 15 megabytes, a free smartwatch line included, and 2 days of global pass every month for roaming in over 140 countries. Even at their top tier level, you're still paying less than half of what a typical carrier charges for a single line. And if you do want to give Visible a try, then you can check out the links in the description below. Using these earns us a commission and no extra cost to you, which does support the channel. Now, I honestly found myself using the hotspot feature way more than I anticipated. On the $19 plan, you're capped at 5 megabytes, but I was surprised that I could still stream Netflix, jump into Google Docs, and power through emails without really any lag. It's definitely not home internet fast, but it does get the job done for the essential. And if you move up to the higher tier plan, where that speed bumps from 10 to 15, it starts feeling much more like standard Wi-Fi, which is a lifesaver if you are tethering a laptop. I also brought it along on a trip to Mexico to put the roaming to the test. I didn't have to mess with any settings. I just turned the phone on and it worked right away. The mid and the top tier plans include a nice amount of high-speed data to use daily while traveling. So I had no trouble pulling up maps, messaging, or checking directions on the fly. Now, I also ended up using the international calling more than I had planned, and it's seamless. You don't have to worry about clunky dialing codes or extra steps. You just make the call and it connects. Now, the smaller details are just as smooth. Wi-Fi calling kicks in automatically the second the cellular signal dips, and the spam protection was a big win. Most of those annoying calls were essentially filtered out after just the first week. Now, getting started was very simple. It took maybe 2 minutes tops. I just hopped onto Visible's site. I ran a quick check to make sure my phone was compatible, and it gave me the green light. And then I downloaded the app and signed up. I didn't have to deal with a single person or wait around for service. It just kicked in immediately. If your phone doesn't handle eSIM, they'll just mail you a physical SIM card, which shows up in a couple of days. Now, they've also got a solid trial option where you can test things out with a temporary number. I actually used that for about a week while I kept my regular line active on my old carrier just to be sure. And once I saw the coverage held up, I went ahead and ported my number over. Now, everything you need, billing, plan changes, support, is handled right in the app. Just a heads up, it's strictly an individual setup, so there aren't any shared or family accounts. It's just your line and your login. I haven't had to reach out to support for anything, but they have a built-in chat feature if you ever run into a snag. Now, I wanted to see if paying less meant settling for less, so I put Visible Plus and Verizon's Unlimited Plus head-to-head to see if I could actually feel a difference. And honestly, in almost every situation, I never did. Both plans give you full access to Verizon's 5G network, including their ultra-wideband. Whether I was testing coverage or speed in different spots, the results were identical. Apps loaded in a flash and video looked crisp. I seriously couldn't tell which plan I was actually using. The main difference popped up with the hotspot. Verizon gives you 30 gigs of high-speed data before throttling, while Visible Plus caps you at 10 megabytes for unlimited use. And if you are tethering for work all day, Verizon might be the better bet, but for my regular needs, that 10 megabytes was plenty fast. Now, streaming is another small factor. Verizon defaults to 720p or 4K depending on the connection, whereas Visible locks you in at 1080p. It's not a massive gap, and honestly, you're going to have to look pretty closely to notice the difference. Now, the real eye-opener, though, was the billing. Verizon tacks on extra taxes and fees, while Visible keeps it all-inclusive. And when you're looking at your monthly statement, it's honestly hard to justify paying more than double for the exact same performance. Well, that wraps up today's video. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, then please like and subscribe to see more just like this. And don't forget, you can use the affiliate links for what we've covered right below this video. And if you do use them, we earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which does help support the channel. Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.